The big brains are back to Warcraft, and he is facing one of the most amazing players that we have in the Western scene, fighting for the B Cup. A best of 5 between TH and Sonik in 2025. And we go for an instant expansion. At least Sonik knows about that. Going for a second Ancient of War, but TH is as ready as you can be for the proxy Ancient of War and clobbers it down with the help of the creeps. Not enough though. TH will probably find a way. Got a little bit of low lumber, but Q's the expansion anyway. Sonik does what Sonik does best. Dabei, attack! And actually, TH is doing the same. Nice tempo early on in the game. Can you kick this? It looks fine. It looks fine. Got him. Unfortunately, no repair for Sonik, who can now not double down. He went double Ancient of War without a Huntress Hall, actually. This is also a bit odd. Thank you, Budcrows, for gifting us up to Ding Dong Dang Ding Dong Dang. Thank you. Nice SimCity, so the Demon Hunter can't enter. He can't really do too much damage to the peasants, and there's still power build going on. The excellency of a TH. They're still archers though. And they can reach! While the Demon Hunter is trying to terrorize the old man and the horse. Water Elemental tried to extinguish the immolation, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that. Sonik with the TP. 2 workers still there. You can still mine, of course. Needs a bit of army to level up to 3. Footy saved into the main. More production coming. And Sonik, no tech. No tech Expo Huntress Hall.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now that's something. Sonic's most powerful weapon is the ultimate confusion. If Sonik was a Pokemon, Confuse Ray would be his attack. Same as, I don't know what the English term is, Risk Tackle? That's the kind of player Sonik is. We have an Arcane Tower up here, so if TH can buy some time, this one's safe. Tree of Sonik is also not marching anywhere, so this is kind of lost time on his economy. And I get a feeling with the call of a new militia, this is not accompanying too much as the Archmage trying to lure the Demon Hunter back into arcane range. It is solid distraction though. Sonik goes up to 7 archers.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Infi leaves the game. He has seen enough. Seems like 7 archers is the magic number, but TH can now mine, and TH can run across the map, and he can work on his level 3. And Sonik still needs to creep this with a little bit of repair. Alright, is he luring TH right to him? No, not yet. But the tech is so late. A human expo tech is faster than the Night Elf tech. Unbelievable, and that's without an expansion. At least we get some damage done now. And more distract. This little sanctuary was supposed to save the worker, but Sonik has his tally step and there's no Mountain King here, so he can get back to safety. And he's working on his second base now. So we're getting there. Hunter's Soul, of course, can't be late anymore. And TH is done with tier 2. Is it Blood Mage? Is it Mountain King? Is it Tavern Hero? So many archers. Now he's going into hunts.
Forces are under attack.
I got no clue what Sonik is playing. But there will be a reason somewhere. I hope. Instead of deciding for a second hero, we decide on tier 3. Panda it is. If TH plays tanks or gyros or whatever, Panda is always a good choice, also for pushing expansions. Breath of Fire hits everything. Good and nice. TH is playing a fine game, hoarding 1300 for when he reaches level 3. Of course, TH could also go mass air. I'd love to peek TH's brain now. A guy who said it, who's seen it all. A guy who also played very interesting unit compositions. He's exposed to Demon Hunter Panda double hunt 8 archers. I can understand mass range in combination with like mountain giants and triple orb. But I don't know that is the if that's the long-term plan. Blood Mage it is now. And casters. At least. Footmen still hold great value here. Get the Vamp Aura on the Demon and potentially Bears. That's fine. Lures are coming up now for a tech switch. But yeah, we were promised fireworks and so far it's fun. Masonry upgrade, Magic Sentry even. For the free reveal, huh? Are people starting to appreciate this upgrade finally after 23 years? I feel like nobody has ever talked about Magic Sentry. I was shocked when I learned that it's a 3-minute cooldown per tower. But hey, if you have a lot of towers, that's 5 reveals on a 3-minute cooldown. That's not that much. If you spam it. And we get the workshops. Let's go. Wait, is it only the arcane that reveals? No. Isn't it every tower? Oh, chat, I need your help. Can guard towers reveal as well? Only arcane. Well, then it's bad again. Then it's 2 reveals. I thought the Magic Sentry is just a passive that lets towers see invisible. No, you basically get, as I learned, only on arcane towers. You get a scan, like on the lab, but for free. On a 3-minute cooldown.
player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, as I said, like nobody ever talked about Magic Sentry. It's funny how few people know this. Tanks, 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 the tanks. Sonic 70 food, but only bear dryads. Kinda good that TH didn't go into air. And the panda is leveled already. Feels like this is so far the closest game somehow. Even though like these archers, these 7 archers, this 1,000 gold investment is not doing anything. But the heroes are doing quite a bit. Archers could do well against castles, of course, but look at the damage with tanks. It's nothing. Sonic heard that people think piercing damage is too strong, and he's trying to make a case that piercing damage needs to be buffed by attacking these tanks. But hey, if you can split that big part of your army and still be competitive, that shows the strength of these heroes. I think we're in for a treat here, boys. And girls and everyone else. Kiting all the way back to the base. There is the classic Sonic base build. I'm pretty sure every single building has a well thought out position. Always been like that. And of course TH had some legendary games on this map. He knows how to play tanks here. A legendary game at the Fnatic Beat It versus Moon comes to mind. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blood Mage. Into Paladin. No Mountain King is interesting. We have the Nature's Blessing upgrade. The item is still lying there. That's fun. And that's a nice hold. We got the Ancients of War at the ready. This is Sonic also keeping tabs on the opponent with the range army, while the melee is holding on the left-hand side. I think this is more than fair and more than fine. The Holy Light at the ready. You got an Orb of Slow, by the way, which on units seem to be really good. On heroes, not so much. What about that Paladin? Can't Holy Light himself. He dead. Sonic does get the kill. He lost the Haunted, of course. In the meantime, tanks are back at the base and Sonic is slowly losing production.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Moonwells. And he's soon to be supply blocked. And the heroes are still looking fine. Level 6? Level 6? At the 16-minute mark. That's crazy how fast he leveled. 6 and 4 on the Demon Hunter. That can, of course, always be a win condition. We see the Orb of Slow in effect. Yeah, running away against the Knight is a mission impossible. Level 4 on an Archmage. No mana, unfortunately, with the loss of Moonwells. Tank has been dealt with. Sonic is playing a fine game. It was a really weird opening, but hey, it's Sonic. So we should expect that. Demon Hunter gets the Reju, and there's only one Dispel, but no Breaker, so you have to hit that. There's with the Orb of Slow again. So slow. We got mana now.
Is Remo okay?
And Sonic holds. Playing a fantastic game. Sonic playing Moon-esque with multiple expansions now. Top right, bottom left.
A player's forces are
And TH is in a bit of trouble if he's not doing big damage now.
A town is under siege.
The tanks are distracting. We get inner fire. We get, what are the upgrades? 3 and 2. Sonic will soon reach like somewhat of a peak, but then he can just build more and more and more of the same. And especially when the panda hits 5 and gets maybe a tele staff, that's a huge help against these tanks. Twisted Meadows Human Night Elf late game, man. What a beauty. Feels like TH has to move out of tanks. They're falling. He got 1500 gold. He got amazing items. 6.5 Demon Hunter. This is mental. Needs one more camp. This is the camp for level 5 panda. Mega help. He's just tripling down on more and more and more tanks. And TH is expanding here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bases soon. What the hell? 4 against 3. That's crazy. Panda sees an attack up the top.
Town is under siege.
TH scouted every single expo. Wow. He got so much knowledge. Metamorph to hold it all. He's surrounded now. How super is Superman really? Sonic, don't lose your Metamorph Demon Hunter, please. Oh, now the Reju comes in, but was also dispelled. Is that the base? TH is causing lots of problems for Sonic. The tanks here at the top. I like that he's not brute forcing this position anymore with all the Ancients of War, but sees another target at the top and he's going for it. That expo down. That expo maybe down. Did he bring wisps? That would be so good. No, he did not. He's using the last seconds of him. He did actually. He did, but he couldn't repair anymore. Oh, that's sad. If only he had more wisps.
A town is under siege.
And now it's TH. Soon to be 3 bases versus Sonic's 2. From 7 bases to 5. And the panda has no mana until he uses that pot. Still rich though. Both players very rich. This is the way we love our Warcraft. Main, empty. This is the Warcraft we wanted to see. Highly, highly, highly entertaining. TH is second base, third base. It's finished now. He's probably, yep, going for that base as well. Sonic had a Mauler there though. If only he had talents, eh? One or a mud golem. Talents or a mud golem.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, holy light. Could use Banish to slow things down. Sonic with more army diversification, would have an even better shot at holding this. Needs to rebuild so much, man. Get the moonwells. Build a pool house.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
There's absolutely every chance in the world for Sonic to win this. With these heroes. But of course, it's also freaking TH on 3 bases. The Mauler finally falls. And against these towers, he can't do much. Can he play the Panda to ultimate level 6? Then he's got a chance. While TH is transitioning into Knights, are just so hard to kill. Level 7! Paladin. No staff at the ready, but a TP traded. Well done. That is giving Sonic time to entangle bottom left. 1400 gold at that expo. 5000 still here. This expo is a win condition.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I needs to farm peasants. I like that. Can't sneeze though, no mana. What a game! This is only game 1 out of hopefully 5. Bring the party, lads. Bring the party. Sonic is getting quite rich. And TH is in normal upkeep, soon to be only 1 base. This is not over yet, guys. This might be the game of the week right here. Sonic, unfortunate for him that he lost basically the entire base. How much does the Moonwell cost? 180 gold and 40 lumber. Panda's so close to 6. So close to 6. Can't help but feel that TH needs another base. He wants a bit more XP. TH has a TP, double staff, good value. But I don't see any movement on the map anymore by TH. Hopefully he's not getting tired. Panda coming in. If he gets his ult, everything changes all of a sudden. He wants it so bad, but there's more Holy Light. There is stabs. 1 is off cooldown. Might have to save it for the Paladin though. That's level 6. Earthstorm and Fire unlocked. Go Sonic. This is why you should always tune in when Sonic is on the lineup. Blood Mage, Banish, Holy Light combo. It's just more tanks though. But a huge army of tanks is going left hand side. But it's only 3. But still, is that enough? We'll see. You see the health of the tree bottom right hand side. Sonic sees this as a threat. Has to uproot. 1 base for a while. We'll be able to deal with that, no? Slicing and dicing. Come on, he takes so long. This 3 armor tanks are so obnoxious. Sonic has played a little bit of FFA, so that experience will come in handy now. How do you use the Panda ultimate? TH can't really break Sonic yet. This base empty. This base empty. This base was destroyed. But this time, TH stays closer to the third base and will probably be able to defend it. Level 8! And Sonic's bear is destroying this quite a bit. I like it. Good play. Archmage level 5. Blizzard would of course be fantastic for a base race. This rebuild base is so funny, man. Can you stop level 8 and 6, guys?
Forces are under attack.
We're not moving away from tanks. Sonic also so freaking stubborn, man. Still no talent. Still no mud golem. It would help so much. It would help so much. But hey, maybe not in the presence of mind. Here we go. Earthstorm and Fire. Ultimate on a 3-minute cooldown now, but it is one of the strongest in the entire game. Panda splits in 3s. And might get a kill. Surely a defense. I think when it's only 2 tanks, there's no real threat anymore, but we double down on this. He really wants it. Also to distract while he's getting that left-hand side up. Can TH break the base and break the Tree of Eternity? That would also mean no mana potions anymore. The repair is gone. He tried it all with Superman and without the Panda is back. If he breathes a little bit faster, this might be an Archmage kill. But the tree has fallen and the tech is gone. 1 base versus 2. And with that, TH should have the W now. This was probably a little more stressful than he thought it would be. You can... With access to clarities, you could possibly still play a base race, but base race against tanks is a bit questionable. Double devotion. Nice. Okay, Panda sees this now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter back at it, trying to tear this down. Oh, all of a sudden, this base looks a bit juicier than before, doesn't it? 50 seconds on ult. 80 seconds on the Demon Hunter ult. Chaos Front, thank you for the sub. Does devotion stack? No, no. No, no. Sonic is down to 1 base. How much gold? 1400. He was in no upkeep for a long time. Is he getting level 9? Looks like this. That's good. Yeah, but these bases are a problem. Also, I like that these bases are so far apart. Hard to attack for Sonic. Earthstorm and Fire! Ultimate number 2! Are we going for it? The Paladin is high up in the air, aiming for the Blood Mage. Hard to kill that thing though, with Banish. Paladin down again. And there is Divine Shield. There shouldn't be a possibility really, but never underestimate Earthstorm and Fire. Metamorph not ready due to mana. He's aiming for that Archmage. Holy Light! Ooh, could he not use more mana on a Cyclone maybe? Oh my god, he gets that Archmage. Level 9! No mass tele for you, and there's no town portal. Wipe for TH, maybe. Sonic attack. Here we go. Blood Mage down as well. The Pally did use the Divine Shield for a while. Is at 50%. What a crazy turnaround. Sonic is whooping TH's butt across Twisted Meadows in the late game stages. All of a sudden, oh, TH can go to the tavern. Super important. But what if he just kills them all again now? That was mega expensive. And in the meantime, the Panda and the Dryads take care of some workers, take care of that Expo. Tanks are back in the main. Sonic has an Expo up again. The kick. Level 9.4. Oh, holy smokes. Are we getting level 10? I'm pretty sure that would be the first level 10 Demon Hunter in 2025. Here on Back to Warcraft. Maybe the win conditions are still the tanks and the buildings. Careblech, love for Neo and the whole Warcraft community. Thank you for the support. What a game. Super unique. How many tanks we still got? 2 only. That's nothing. Base down. Sonic was trying to do something here. The peasants see it, but the Panda defends it. How is TH supposed to win this? With mass teleport, I can surely see a way of outmaneuvering Sonic. The lack of Stormbolt also. The lack of lockdown. Sonic! Oh, he's running into a surround. Demon Hunter is here, but the staff is on the Panda. Has a heal scroll and a mana potion. 19 seconds till ult. Can he survive? Staff is still on the Panda. Is still on the Panda. Town portal though. Town portal. Okay. Woohoo. Yeah, Panda ultimate wouldn't have saved him. So that's TH knocking down another building, and he figures out that there in the upper right is another base. Okay, that will be destroyed. We got a Demon Hunter Telestaff. He doesn't have mana though. Oh yeah, this is the Warcraft we're here for. That's it right here. Haven't seen such a game in a long time. The repair isn't enough. Again, a Mud Golem, Uproot, Talents, anything. And in the meantime, TH's army is back. Is this really going down to base race? Are you kidding me, folks? There's another base here now. Okay, he's safe. And he saves the tree up top. And we get some Panda staff action against another TH expansion. How much? Oh, this base is gone. This is why it's up in the 11 o'clock. Yeah, that's the second time TH fully wipes out a base of Sonic. We gotta ask the question, how much gold is here? Okay, 3,900. Level 10! Here it is, boys! A fully maxed developed Demon Hunter. Who is stopping this one? Level 10. Can't believe my eyes. I just can't believe my eyes. Let me solo him. Is his nickname. TH this time with the town portal, but if you get cycloned, you could get, but there are staffs. Careful, buddy. Was still burning, but not enough. Where are we at? Sonic is mining here again. Sonic is mining here again. 2 base versus 1 base. TH, if he could get experience, but how? 50%. Is mass teleport the win condition? Dude, can you believe that there's people who are enjoying the sun rather than watching this game? Nerds of the world unite, and you get rewarded for your dedication to Warcraft 3 gaming with this beautiful game. Level 10. So real to see this. $2,800.
Players' forces are under attack.
TH's getting a little more desperate. Tearing down these bases. Earthstorm fire again. No TP on TH. Cyclone can ruin a lot, and the crowd control of Dryads, of course. Can he lay the damage in? Fire Panda is mostly connecting to breakers as a huge source of damage. We have more Cyclone, don't we? On that Archmage. Can't retreat without the Archmage. And TH is not getting any XP. He's not getting an inch closer. That crit! Woohoo! But that base is still under attack. Bears clean this up. Of course, this is no chance even for TH to get XP. There's no units here really except the Dryads. And that Panda ultimate was well done. Demon Hunter cleans up the left-hand side. 3 bases. Sonik
Players' forces are under attack.
is destined to win this game.
The town is under siege.
Ridiculous. TH still seeing a way to outmaneuver Sonik despite a level 10 Demon Hunter, a close to level 8 Panda, and 3 bases.
A player's forces are under attack.
But how? Siphon Mana, of course. A very good spell now. Where every resource is rare. Sonik didn't tech up anywhere, so he can't go Mana Potion. Oh, he did tech up now. Somewhere at the top. Tanks here. Army here.
A player's forces are under attack.
And finally that base falls. Sonik didn't react in time. Are we just going... Oh, he again doesn't have a TP. This might be the end, guys, after 40 minutes. But we also have no ultimates. Demon Hunter has no mana. Panda has very little mana and a 30-second cooldown. 3. That tank is not enough. Level 8!
A town is under
Level freaking 8. Panda staffing needs this breath. TH has exactly 1.5 minutes of mining left. 42,000 damage. Yep. Man, imagine Blizzard in this game for base race. There's only the Panda Ultimate Cyclone that can stop that. Has to use the ult to stop the tanks. Supply is even. We get more tanks.
players' forces are under attack.
I can't. It's another base down. Sonic's still favored.
The town is under siege.
But this game will go on. My heart will go on, and so is this game.
Players' forces are under attack.
And TH is babysitting the bottom left now, huh? Mass teleport on level 6 will change everything.
Town is under siege.
We also got island expansions. Just saying. Just saying. Overlay crashed. No, 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 no. Not like this. Not like this. Not now. We get another fight. Of course. Hooray. Too awesome. Software crash due to awesomeness. He's fighting the metamorphosis up. Straight up again. Where's that damage coming from? Orb of Slow against heroes. Really, really not that good. And metamorph over. It's really good with no breakers inside though. This paladin would love to have a rejuve now. Tanks are back. Demon has to respond. This is getting hectic. TH bottom left hand side. He's mined out at the bottom right, but he got another one bottom left. In the meantime, tanks at the Moonworld. Sonic against supply block. Can he respond to all these threats in time? Is TH seriously doing this against level 18 heroes? He was dead in all waters. Lost 2 heroes. Lost all bases.
A player's
He got no lumber for power build. Oh, or towers. He's not. He's losing the. He's not losing the game because of lumber. No, 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 no. That's impossible. Imagine. Oh, this is also so inefficient. If he mines here, if he harvests here. Another tank down. Who keeps their nerves together? Earthstorm and fire again. Can we get a hero kill for Sonic to close this out? 45 minutes. And we ain't done yet. It's all about bases and gold. 5.7 Archmage. Mastelli also. The staffs make it incredibly hard to get a kill, of course. 1 tower up. Expo mining. He let him right into it. But he had to fight with the 1 tower he got, I guess. Sonic trying to close this out. No TP again, but Holy Light at the ready. The Cyclone, unfortunately, a little bit late. If only he had no lumber issues, he would have had 7 towers and this would be unbreakable. But he survived the Earthstorm and fire again. No multitasking anymore. All attention is here! Paladin, the only available staff. Triflax, thank you for the sub.
Players' forces are under attack.
Cannon tower doesn't do much against bears. Not at all. We need healing here. First. Pala back when? My god, that takes forever to heal. It's only the Blood Mage. A couple of people are starting to dream about a big orange bird. Would also be insane help. 1 bear. Oh. Splatters to pieces.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Demon Hunter is back. He can pretty much ignore the tower. Exactly, go for the workers. Should park 1 Dryad at the human main to cancel staffs. You're trying to tell a person who's playing 47 minutes against tanks and doesn't use talents or a mud golem that this advanced Dryad's play is the way? Another bear down. 5.7. One step closer to to mass teleport. Sonic up in 2 bases again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Crazy. Another tank. 2 more tanks.
The town is under siege.
Sonic is not uprooting. He's not repairing. Is Sonic overwhelmed now? He's in the middle of a fight. TH is forcing this fight while his tanks are attacking. This is the perfect timing. Dryad's falling. 5.8. Can't lose this Archmage though. He doesn't have the resources to build it back. You gotta control the Demon Hunter and keep the old man healthy. Now we got repair here. But this tree is down. 1 base down. That was the tech. That was the tech. Again. Is Sonic running out of options? TH is mining. Getting his economy back. He's getting more tanks. He shut down 1 base. And he's about to shut down the 2nd base.
Town is under siege.
Losing workers not the end of the world, I feel. It's at least not buildings. Who steps right next to the demon. Supports this with the water elemental. Maybe the bear. 5.9. The bear is mass teleport. Oh
Player's forces are under attack.
my god. The water elemental is gone. That mage is waiting for some reinforcements. Sonic has 6,000 lumber. Could expand again, I guess. Sonic holds, but every time he has to uproot, he wants this bear so bad. He didn't staff because he used the ult. Oh no, but it's not level 6 yet. It's not level 6 yet. Panda close to level 9. Can you believe it? He got it! Mass teleport! Oh my god, on Twisted Meadows in a game like this. The best spell you could possibly learn. This gotta be it. You can't stop this. Or can Sonic find a way? A roller coaster. A 50-minute roller coaster ride. We're getting our money's worth here. No, no, no. Holy light. Okay. And of course, whenever there's an epic tank game, I light up the Knup signal and the goat has arrived. B2W Knubbe in the chat for the legend that is Knubbe Quakes.
Under attack.
He's losing the last main. "51 minutes. TH was dead. 2 heroes gone. Base about to be mined out. No resources. And this genius finds a way. Oh my god, we got Knubbe Buttcrumbs and Kleine Schildpad on one stream. You know what to do. The Holy Triumvirate. The Triforce.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sonic refuses to give up with these heroes. And in Hero Arena, I don't even blame him. There's no lockdown. There's no nuke. You can do a lot with Demon Hunter Panda. This is an army in itself. Careful, Archmage. Steph is on the Panda. Orb of Slow triggered, finally. Steph? It would be such a Sonic move to just lose this. And he's giving up! 52 minutes! The return of TH to competitive Warcraft is a 52-minute classic on Twisted Meadows with level 10, level 8, level 6. Goated game. The goated game. Ladies and gentlemen, TH is back and so is Tank Epics on Twisted Meadows. What a return. What a return. Alright, we go with the Demon Hunter once again. We go with the Archmage once again.
A player's forces are under attack.
No Keeper Craft, no signs of a hunt. This last map, Twisted Meadows, was pretty much the only macro map like that. I thought it would be quite funny if TH is using that 3 peasant tower rush again. But thankfully for us, he did. Quite ironic that TH, who was kind of synonymous for years with being one of the only Blood Mage players, kind of missed the meta of Blood Mage. But now he's back. Sonic, how do you stop this?
A player's forces are under attack.
How many times did TH hope for a Mountain King that last game? Maybe he's gonna bust one out today. Shop creep. That is interesting. Keeps the Ancient of War here. In the main. Maybe anticipating a tower push. TH expanding. Okay, we ain't having enough of macro games. Good for us. Entertaining for us. Yeah, these human one-base plays, to be honest, haven't been that successful recently, so I like that TH is going a different route. And Sonic? Tech? Yep. And then probably Naga. This will be closer to the meta. But Sonic always brings something special. This creep is not normal. I haven't seen that before. But a Night Elf shop is rather cheap. You can afford the Wisp. It soaks up, like, not as much damage as an Ancient of War. But you need a shop anyway. So why not? Sasquatch is down, so the damage lowers as well. I like that play. I don't see an immediate downside. Plus, you can leave it here. And then it's closer to your base when you go for harassment. T8 is checking. Hey, you fancy a macro game again? 2-base, 2-base? What are we doing? Nope. So we both try to attack each other again. No Arcane Tower up. Ooh, feels like a little bit of an oversight by TH. Immolation Demon Hunter with this inventory. And then no Immolation. This is a best of 5, man. Feels like both players could seriously tire out throughout the series. Hopefully not too early. Firelord? Well, 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 well. It's getting hot in here with lava spawns and we continue to push. It is quite some footmen. Or were, actually. The double fire build. with no Arcane Tower for the foreseeable future. Lava Spawn needs some targets to split, and he finds them. No Arcane Tower. Oh my god. Against these Lava Spawn summons, that's a disaster. Pretty conservative with mana. Okay, now I'm using it. Good Shadow Melts by Sonic. Good damage in general. Second Lava Spawn up top. This one cannot be saved, but it distracted, I think. But the Fire Lord will fall off down the road. Nice adaptation by Sonic. But TH, so far, does a great job in defending. He's constantly mining. He got the resources for attack. Another Lava Spawn split, though. Feels like he's running out of steam soon. Which is ironic with the Fire Lord. 4 Lava Spawns. Can he stay? Don't. Okay. Cal, Q, play. 3 HP, bro! Sonic nerves of steel. Iron nerves Sonic. That's crazy. That is crazy. I was rooting for the peasant. Oh, the sheep, the rabbit block. Oh my god. Okay, we continue with great entertainment. I was rooting for that peasant man. When does the proletarian ever win against royalty? Just like real life. Freaking rabbit, man. Okay, TP gone. Expo didn't actually lose too many peasants. Looks like 2. And the Arcane, of course. TH is checking pretty late. Sonic is almost done with tier 3. The French did it? Fair point. Ay, ay, ay. Imagine giving a guillotine in the hands of Sonic. That'd be a fun weekend. Yeah, with bears, this should be over. But man, after the last game, I will never, ever, ever count TH out. But I have apparently more faith in him than he has in himself. Oh. The timing, dude. The timing. Oh, it's Warden. Let's go. We are not following in the footsteps of map 1 and 2, but we are switching it up. Let's see if Sonic plays a modern / Chinese Warden with 1 creep camp into harass, or if he's creeping more. And we might see not only Metamorph, Earthstorm and Fire, Mass Teleport, but also Avatar. Same as Dota, no quitting, only breaks. You know that Dota is coming from Warcraft 3. It's an unwritten rule in every Warcraft 3 chat or comment section. Whenever the words Dota, League of Legends, or MOBA are mentioned by anyone, someone has to say that they're oranges. Oranges? Their origins is Warcraft. And that will never change. It is the Chinese Warden. There's level 2. There's no fortification. Spin to win, everybody. Go, 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 go. TH might lose a couple of workers here. Has to respond. And he finds a nice response, but Sonic, aware that a situation could happen to him, goes for Blink. Almost a defensive Sonic. And now we should probably go for an earlier Arcane Tower. Probably. And we continue creeping. Sonic has no more mana for Fan. Waiting for it, waiting for it. There it is. Trying to find a good position. But TH is massing units here, trying to trigger the damage cap. Nice. And Sonic, it would have been a Sonic move to use the Fan of Knives and then be stuck. Because Sonic is all about offense. But he didn't, so this must be important to him. He's playing serious. I like serious Sonic. Once again creeping with that shop. Similar to Springtime. Maybe that's his lucky charm now. Or this goes wrong? No. Aggro was. TH looking for some trouble. Doesn't see an expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Warden finds another target, but oh, she has another. This could be lots of damage. Solid splits against it, but Sonic with an expert quad kill ruins this expansion for now. Now we're dancing. Can she not reach? Ah, there it is. Oh, that costs so much time. Needs militia, but they can't help building because they got axes, not hammers. Uh-oh. Did TH get a bit too tired after that twisted game? Is he not up to snuff yet when it comes to more meta maps? Okay, now she's getting... Wait, is he dead? No way. Don't tell me he dies there. Sonic! Shit. Oh, with the staff on cooldown. Oh, nice. Nice scan by TH. Nice reveal.
The town is under siege.
That was sweet. I mean, it was probably not really necessary to walk into that position. But hey, that gives TH quite a chance to get back into this game. Shop falls, but the mana is back up again. It's not the end of the world. TH is still tier 1. Archer's causing some trouble here, and Arcane doesn't do anything to Archers, really. Sonic is missing a second hero. Hello, Panda! Triple. Flashy, flashy moves. Viva Knecht, thank you for the prime.
A player's forces are under attack.
Love the chaos. TH and Sonic on pretty even levels here, bringing the big entertainment. And that Panda already has impact. Love to see it. Warden close to 4. Panda levels well. Don't get... Okay, there's a staff. Okay. I got PTSD from the previous Warden kill. Lures are mega late. Tier 2 has started. TH's experience trying to triple wisp detonate. What? 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 No! No, 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 no.
Yo.
The warden died to the foot, people. B2W rip in the chat. It's solo experience for the panda. Always look on the bright side. Yeah, Sonic a bit more worried about his production buildings than about his carry hero. You know, every other night elf, I'll probably start insulting, but Sonic is a gem that we have to protect at all costs, and in Sonic games, we're used to seeing this. This Sonic style. Holy, he's detonating a lot. Chat, leave Sonic alone, otherwise you have beef with me. Only 5 lumber wisps remaining. Without a tier 3 tech. That's a problem. One back in a bit. TH and Infi both. Their big strength was to figure out in like 2007, 8, 9 how to use Footman the best. And TH still got it. The crab block! The crab block! Ah! Blink and hit. There's a TP. Is TH fast enough? Yes, he plays it safe. Hopefully he got a shop. Ah, he does. Okay. Not much left for TH either, but at least he got the second base. TH can expand, Sonic can expand here. Yoko, thank you, by the way. That came at the same time as the Warden. It was a bit, was a lot going on, you know? This series is amazing!
Players' forces are under attack.
Alchemist second, I love that. AoE healing against AoE damage. This game could go on for a while. Sonic absolutely needs tier 3 at some point. Otherwise, TH will be overwhelming. Man, we gotta appreciate that we can enjoy a game of TH vs Sonic in 2025. One battling depression for 2 years, the other living in a war zone. This is not normal, man. This is not normal. So far, Alchemist is good. Warden in trouble. Panda in trouble. No Staff of Preservation. No! Not like this. Panda level 3. Warden also no blink. Can you just click her down? Alchemist to the rescue. TH, man. He got a couple of gifts by Sonic and he gladly accepts them. how is he supposed to afford a counter expansion or an army that breaks the other expansion if he constantly has to buy heroes? Well, maybe with the Warden. Maybe with the Warden. At least tier 3 is halfway. Then we got Reju, Roar, Warden, hopefully getting closer to 5 at that point.
A player's forces are under attack.
But it feels like if everything goes according to plan, this game is TH's. But it also feels like that in this series, nothing is going according to any plan. Oh. What's the Warden without access to mana? And without level 5? Panda back, but it's only half of nighttime now. Moon Juice has been used. TH with lots of rifles, having the hard counter to Dryads available. And what do you do when you run out of spells? Basically playing Dota. Did you know Dota is coming from Warcraft? Okay, maybe the last fight. Level 5 seems so far away. And then there's also very soon level 2 heal spray, which is another counter to the Sonik strategy. And rifles just gun everything down. Everything. Sonik is trying hard, but he knows that he has only himself to blame for this loss right there. TH gets the lead in the series once again, is one step closer to B Cup 18 in his grand return. The next 2 minutes will tell. Of course, TH in his prime could have gotten for a cheeky tower push, but that is apparently not allowed here. Looks like we're going for a fast level 2. Oh, wait. That's the Water Elemental gone. That's extra experience, and that's the Demon Hunter on 1.5. He's moving towards the left. So there's either evasion creeping by TH to go for 1.5. Wait, oh, the turtles are still here. He didn't finish them. Oops. Or he is indeed going for that expo, but Sonic sees it, saw it, maybe? Oh, that's blocked. Demon damage is good. Power build, lots of resources. Mass build, otherwise the floodgates are open here. This is... Teamwork makes the dream work. And teamwork holds the door, somehow. Ooh, that was close. Quick reaction by TH, though, love it. And we get Hilarious Flute, a nice reward, and Sonic has to leave empty-handed. This is not the way you want this series to go when you're down a map and facing elimination. Tech running. I guess you gotta bust this quick. Oh, Stefan! Okay, TH a little bit surprised of that. He got the militia ready but couldn't deal with the wisp in time. And he can be so annoying thanks to the Cloak of Shadows. That's the perfect drop. Sometimes a level 1 item can be so impactful. Yep. Rip. Main base. Rip. And archers are here too. TH was out of lumber because of that harass. That did stop the power build. That stops all the progress. Question is kind of again how you get out. But does that really matter? Water Elemental Archmage with flute is quite obnoxious. And lumber is minimal. Everything is hidden. Na. Dude, Sonic is killer at hide and seek. Archmage also. Everybody to the Shadow Realm. He's just taunting at this point, isn't he? And the Fire Lord is coming to the left-hand side. Cloak hides you forever. Fire Lord, Lava Spawn, off we go. There is no arcane. Similar to what happened on Springtime, he gets the... What? Gets the hero. He gets one peasant. Okay. Made it worth it. He probably doesn't want to use all the Moonwell juice then. And he's going to be back in 30 seconds while the Fire Lord has to hold the door. This has to be stopped, by the way. If this lava spawn splits, it splits forever. But Archmage is here. Trying to extinguish this. Oh, sick! He got the kill last second! Sparta! Ahoo!
RTA2 SP4 RTA2 Goo Pew 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 SP4 RTA2 Lows SP4 RTA2 Goo Pew Pew Pew.
Okay! I get exactly. Thank you. Sparta with the 68 month. Much love. Yeah, it's a wild series. It is a wild series here. Sonic not on the way to tier 3 yet due to the revive. He didn't have the time. And this Fire Lord game is not looking as impressive as the recent Fire Lord game on Springtime. Archmage also really, like level 3 is super annoying. Ancient down as well. Is this series slipping out of Sonic's hand again? Or can the Demon Hunter do a lot more? Because attack has started. Oh, and the Archmage got the last hit and it's close to level 4. And level 4 is crazy, man! Twice the XP of the Demon. Can he wall him in? That'd be so funny. That'd be so funny. With like farms or something, maybe? That's an invul potion though. But hey, we'll see. Sonic lost Warden in a similar situation. Footman Archmage. Mega annoying in the base. That is the big invul potion indeed. No. It feels like this is only a Fire Lord keeping Sonic in the game. TH isn't even tier 2 yet. And he's still very dominant. With a couple of kills that could soon be a level 3 Fire Lord. Demon Hunter also playing with fire. I'm not talking about the mana bar. Crazy times. Fire Lord Omega dead. Demon Hunter Omega dead. Kinda nice that he leaves him alone. He portals straight into a water elemental, but there's also Reacher, thankfully. Is that the way out for Sonic? Is TH showing him the door? You are not spoiling my return. Oops, Archmage got him! Yeah, that's another hero kill. That's a few too many hero kills, I gotta say. We got 2 base, we get the Blood Mage. Getting an expansion done under these circumstances, admirable. Archmage close to 5. This is undefeatable. Both players very entertaining. TH at the end of the day, a bit more stable with 1 or 2 better answers. We try to go for a bear bust. Alright. Master training is done now. Go, 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 go. He needs to do some serious damage here. But without immolation mana, it's a bit of an issue. He trapped. Oh no. Okay. Demon Hunter can swim. Wait, do we? We have enough mana. We have enough mana. I was thinking he has to play with GNL bears now. That would have been a disaster. Last stand for Sonik to give us game 5. There's no situation where TH will be weaker. He scouts the expo. Hoodie's rifles are falling quickly, but bears. No staff off cooldown. And Water Torrent are freaking crazy. Strongest summon in the game. Got him! That's gotta be it. GG! The most entertaining series of this qualifier comes to an end with TH in his return, defeating Sonik 3-1 and makes it into B Cup, the top 32. And especially the Twisted game, man. Especially the Twisted game. We will remember for a while.